Hi guys, it's that time again. Which is better? And it will be an Iron Maiden special. And as everybody knows, Iron Maiden is a band that needs no introduction. But for those who are curious, this video is definitely for you. And the two albums we're going to be looking at are A Matter of Life and Death and Brave New World. Let's get into this. At A Matter of Life and Death, this epitomizes quality over quantity with a 72-minute runtime spread over 10 songs. In song, A Different World is absolute evidence of Dickinson's durability. He proves he's still marvelously powerful even after 10 Iron Maiden albums over 3 decades. Lyrically, is regrettably a standard rock metal ode to do during your own thing, but everyone has a different way to view the world. But who cares? But the song is redeemed and then sung by Smith's fairly short yet blistering solo. Melody-wise, the highlight is the masterpiece, the song Brighter Than 1,000 Songs. You'll be hard-pressed in my mind to challenge its candidacy for one of the best heavy metal songs of all time. The soft vocal intro with slowly building guitar intensity keeps you at the edge of your seat and just knocks you right out as beat belts out will feel the pain of his beginning. This is coupled with the first electrification of the simple yet menacing riff, which is brilliant. Much is sung about atomic war, but a little compares to 1,000 Suns. Listeners not too close-minded about Nico Rockbrain's Christianity. The song The Pilgrim comes in a close second best on the disc. Lyrics are deeply spiritual, as all meaningful metal should be, whether you're religious or not. As the instruments go, The Pilgrim has Nico's most proficient drum pattern rhythm that you can't help but play along to, as well as a subtle yet unshakable Middle Eastern vibe that matches its psalm-like words. The back 5 songs, aside from Out of the Shadows, follow the example of the second and third track, along with a soft, dark, mood-building intro verse. There follows the relatively shorter Out of the Shadows, whose strange mystical lyrics are all to be out of place on Iron Maiden's late 80s albums. And it's not to say it doesn't feel out of place here. As mentioned, between tracks 7 to 10 are more similar to tracks 2, 3 and 5 in both length and structure. They all feature Iron Maiden's patent slow build-up and favourite trademarks of theirs, the instrumental rhythm solo. I'm also going to reference a band called Metal Church for this, because they kind of do the same thing. And of course, do not skip the solo in Lord of Light. It weaves and winds its way through successfully used distortion to create a feeling of being pulled down by a spiral staircase to the abyss. I must admit, when I saw the last song called Legacy, you'll be concerned that this will be their last song ever. And it would have been going out on a good note as the solid main riff rolls you down like an avalanche. Last but not least, the song itself features the highlight of Steve Harris's bass work on the album. And not since Trouble's classic End Time back in 1984 has anybody used the bass to introduce them, then mirrored the guitar line so effectively. It's crushing when it's done right. I'm definitely to listen to, and it is a matter of life and death. Switching gears, going to look at Brave New World. At the beginning of the millennium, after the announcement of Blaze Bayley's departure, many wondered who would be the one that would bring the band's voice back to life. What no one expected was that the always charismatic Beast voice would return with great force, accompanied by guitar we all missed, that of Sir Adrian Smith. It represents the band's first studio album featuring 3 guitarists. The title track, the album title, Brave New World, and the album are influenced by the book by Aldous Huxley, which talks about a dystopian futuristic world. First of the Nugget is another golden classic which begins with a chorus that will be sung later. The song is perfect from every angle as all 3 guitarists play on the wall and make the song sound more powerful. Bruce's vocals have a bass and treble tones that jaw drop, while Harris's bass is very marked. Steve knows how to work very well with the resources, while Janet Gers knew how to understood himself better as the third guitar songwriter that he is. Now, for the title track, it is a good cut, but also less popular than other classics. The song "The Nomad" is definitely the least popular song on the album, but it's understandable. I was listening to so many hits on the album, there will always be a song that isn't as catchy as the rest, right? But being less popular doesn't distract it from how beautiful it is. The guitars return again to an Egyptian inspiration as the classic power slave vibe. Mercenary has a straightforward Maiden style that never fails. Bruce sings once again with his bass tone and in a very spectacular draft style. Along the lines of, have you ever felt the future is the past, but you don't know how? A reflected dream of a captured time. It is really now. Is it really happening? Now, I remember precisely the time that I looked deeply into this song, and simply put, we're seeing it's spectacular. It's another perfect combination of elements that place Dee Harris on the altar of one of the best songwriters, one of the best all-time songwriters. The song "The Fallen Angel" is another great gem that honestly should have more popularity. It feels like a mosh song where everybody jumps with no ending during those 4 minutes that the song lasts. The album closes up with the thin line between love and hate, a very rare one compared to the rest, since it starts slowly with the typical intro vocal lines. The others had the Dickinson spark that gave it colour, but what have I to say that this song reminds me of a lot of Bruce's solo career, but you need something different to close the album. Am I right? Let me know in the comments down below what you thought was the better album. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.